rock and roll enjoyment. It's the 702 Rock Show with your host, Roxy. Listen to interviews about local artists, musicians, and fashionable people from all over Las Vegas. So tune up, rock out, and have fun on the 702 Rock Show. 702 Rock Show. Now, here's your host, Roxy. Roxy.
Hey everybody, rockin' and rollin'. Welcome to the 702 Rock Show. I'm your host, Michelle Roxy Davis, and I want to welcome everyone to this beautiful Friday here on VegasAllNetRadio.com. And we have an exciting show today. I have co-host Sarah Jane Woodall. We have photographer Billy Ward. We even have Jessica Talamantes in the house. So we have some excellent guests. You got to stick around. And be it that it's pool season, you know, everyone has got to get into shape. You got to go to the gym. I'm here in my gym clothes. And, here's Sarah Jane Woodall. She's my co-host. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, I'm in my bikini.
You're in your bikini, are you?
I just came from the pool. Funny that you should say that.
Oh, wait, I got to touch your button. Hold on. There you go.
Ooh, you can touch my button anytime.
Did I touch your button? No, I got to touch it hard there. Wait, try that. Did I get it? Uh-oh. We having technical difficulties? All right. Well, Irma's going to check out Sarah's button. And while she checks her button and presses it, I'm going to tell you of a really exciting event that's going on tonight. Sin City Showcase. It's a competition going at Tommy Rockers. It starts tonight at 8:30. And what Sin City Showcase is you get to come watch musicians perform. They are competing to win an all-star package to move their career to the next level. So if anyone is interested today to go check out some musicians, go to Tommy Rockers because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's off Dean Martin Drive. It's from 8:30 to 10:30, and you got to be there. You know why? Because hosts Jeannie Huff and Dwayne Forkner are the hosts, and they rock. They are awesome. New Media Vegas, Sin City Presents. I got to give it up to them. Sarah, is your button pushed? Has it been pushed?
Do I sound better?
Oh, you do. How's it going?
It's going great.
So you're in a bikini.
Well, I came straight from the pool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's pool season.
It is pool season.
Is in full swing.
What do you do when you're super white and you have to kind of blend in the tone of the tan? Do you start out like spray tanning and then going to the pool, or you just go out and...
No, I'm all natural, and I am an artistic nude model. I spend a lot of time naked in the desert, so I tan while I'm on the job.
No way.
It's the ultimate in multitasking.
So how did you become an adult model?
Well, I wouldn't really classify myself as an adult model, as I don't do erotic content. I'm an artist's model in the classical vein of art nudes.
Interesting.
Meaning I have a big burly bush.
You do?
Yeah.
You know, I heard that that's really popular nowadays.
The bush is back, baby.
The bush
I saw it on
back.
the cover of Hustler.
No way.
Yeah.
Actually, we got Matt Donnelly that just walked in the house. Yeah, so we're going to talk about Matt and Mattingly Ice Cream Social later on the show today. And Jessica Talamantes, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah?
I'm multitasking today. Got to go take my kitty to go get his nails clipped today. So he's in my purse.
Are you serious? You have a kitty in your purse?
Yeah, he's
oh my
sleeping.
God,
He's probably just waking up.
I can see him poking around in there.
Yeah.
God, how funny, how funny.
Yeah.
So, Sarah, you're an adult model, or, you know, you wouldn't exactly call yourself an adult model, but you model nude.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Jessica,
yeah, sure.
You are a professional adult entertainer.
Yes.
You pose nude and then some.
Yep, I do it all. I'm a jack of all trades.
There you go.
Magazines, movies, webcam show.
So be it that, you know, it's pool season.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to get into shape, and we got to give a big shout out to Pole Fitness Studio, don't we?
Oh, yeah. I love Pole Fitness Studio. If it wasn't for them, I would have never learned to go upside down on the pole with all 10 of me.
Fania Dietrich, she is the woman.
Yes.
Speaking of, I just actually got offered a position to work there. I know.
You would be perfect. I would
front
go
desk.
to your class. Oh, you're doing the front desk.
Yeah, I train next week.
I can see you do the class, though.
I'm a little nervous.
It'll be like the Jelly Drop shop all over again.
Do I go booty shorts or do I just go regular spandex? I don't know.
Booty. It's summertime.
Tough decisions.
Go with those see-through Lululemons.
Oh, God. What's a see-through Lululemon?
You know those yoga pants that, like, rich white ladies wear? And it was, like, in the news because they're transparent.
Aren't those back?
Yeah, that's a fetish, too, actually.
The hammer pants, they're back.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's like the latest
pants.
fetish.
That's something that should never come back.
I know, seriously. Like, what are people thinking? Gosh.
They know what they're thinking.
They know what they're thinking. They're trying to look good is what they're thinking.
Right. It's summertime. You got to show a lot of skin.
So what pool did you go to, Sarah?
I was at the Wynn. I was classing it up
Ooh.
to
Nice.
Yeah, well, only because I had a friend who stayed there.
I like that pool. They have like, it's kind of like Alice in Wonderland in the Rose Garden.
Well, and it
Yeah.
has a topless area, which is always appreciated.
Ooh. And you go do you go topless? Of
I
course.
do, because as a nude model, I'm sure you can speak to this. You don't want to have tan lines. I mean,
No.
that could ruin a shoot. So.
Not unless that's the fetish required, because that's also a
Well,
fetish too.
tan line is a big thing,
It's like
but-
an invisible bikini.
Sometimes tan lines can be a good thing, though.
Right.
They can.
My friend
Depends,
Kayla
depends.
Cleavage, she's known for her tan lines.
Is she?
Oh yeah, this girl has like an invisible bikini. It's like perfect too.
Actually, Jessica, you popped my cherry taking me to the first topless pool. I was
the
kind of like
Maria.
sitting there, like holding myself, like, is anyone looking? Like, am I the one who's covering myself, feeling awkward in this situation?
You were the only girl too. The girls in the bathroom too. They were like, "How do you do it?" You're like so like not ashamed of your body.
Okay, well, let's first talk about your natural. What size are your
natural H cups.
Yeah, so
Hi-oh.
natural H cup.
Yeah.
I mean, those are something you got to show off. Mother Nature made them. They gave them to
Absolutely.
you. You know.
I mean, my back's killing me for a reason.
bet. What do you
You know what? I just try to do a lot of like back muscle strength. You know, I was at the gym today too for about an hour. This was why I came a
Well-
little late fighting the traffic.
I was thinking what are those things you strap on your ankles and then you flip backwards and hang upside down? I don't think that
inversion.
I don't think that would be the ideal machine for you.
No. You know, even when we go to pole fitness and like Fanya's like, all right, you guys got to do roll over on, like get your legs to roll back and do a flip. And I'm like, oh God, I can't breathe.
Oh,
You can motorboat yourself. I think it's so
I do.
That's
I
a
do.
talent right there.
I know. It's a task.
Oh, gosh. And you got a kitty in your purse. Jeez.
Yeah, I have to get his nails clipped because, you know, his daddy was just like, if he don't get his nails clipped today, he's gone on Craigslist. I'm like, no, not my kitty.
So, Sarah, you have a new doggy. Well, you adopted him a little while ago.
I did, and guess what? This morning, my dog and I did our first photo shoot together. My dog was a paid model.
No way. How'd you line that up?
It was for a stock photo thing, so they needed a picture of a girl and a dog, and yeah, I made $50 and went to Lorenzi Park and shot a bunch of pictures with him. He's a natural. He did really well.
Nice.
So you're a model. Your dog's now a model.
Yeah, and what's more, he was naked. I think my dog's also a nude model.
Oh, yeah, all natural.
All natural, no tattoos, and comfortable posing nude. Yeah, he's a great nude model. If you want to book him, call me.
Right?
Nice.
Pedapalooza.
There you go. Now, I got to ask you, what websites do you go and check out what gigs to take and choose from and so forth? Because you're always on the go. You're always busy.
I'm a big Model Mayhem user.
Oh, okay.
Get most of my gigs there, but a lot of referrals, Facebook, stuff like
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Jessica? Any .coms to find gigs or
You know what? Right now, I just go by references, especially with the adult industry, because there's so many people that say that they're quote unquote photographers.
Oh gosh.
You know, and if somebody's gonna offer me like $100 for this and that, I'm not gonna do it.
There's a lot of
needs
perverts
to
out
be
there.
like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 range. So, other than that, I have to do it by references. But mostly, I just shoot for score and for plumper pass because I get the royalties, and that's very important to me.
We just had our camera guy Carl just wave his hand as I said pervert.
Oh, hey.
I know. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Big secret. I would have
love
never
perverts.
guessed.
I know.
Coming out of the closet.
Yeah, perverts are my bread and butter. I love perverts.
Seriously.
Right.
So, okay, talking about perverts, let's talk about the weirdest situation that you have ever been in. Like, has someone wanted you to, like, smash their balls with your high heel
Yeah,
or
all the
something
time,
like
actually.
that?
Yeah.
Like, what
But
is
that's
the...
not weird for me. I think it's great.
Yeah,
So,
well, you got pretty feet.
well, a lot of the time these guys piss me off so bad, and at the end of the shoot they go, "Hey, there's 15 minutes left. Would you mind kicking me in the nuts?" Like, yeah, I would actually really enjoy that. At that point.
So you're like, yeah, no problem. Hey.
I've done it a time or three.
Now,
That's cool.
what is the craziest story that you've ever encountered? Like, meaning...
Well, I did an amazing fetish shoot just the other week.
Tell us
that
about
was
it.
the best thing I've ever done. So there's a big fetish for inflation, like blueberry. You remember the blueberry girl in Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's like a big turn on for a lot of guys. I guess they popped their first boner when they saw that movie back in the day. So now they're turned on by a woman
That is so
becoming a giant blueberry. So
awkward.
this studio here in town, she has this giant latex blueberry suit. You paint your face
Balloon
blue.
lady. Is it the balloon lady?
Well, no. She has a lot of inflatable stuff, but yeah, man, it was intense, man. I pretended I was playing a Monsanto scientist working on this genetically modified blueberry that would be big enough to feed the world, but I accidentally spilled part of the special serum on my hand. So the next thing you know, whoa, I blew up into this giant blueberry until, guess what? I exploded. Which is like the ultimate turn on for the fans of that genre.
Honey, what did you do today? Well, let me tell you.
Well, my toenails were blue for about a week afterwards.
Does confetti come out when you explode?
No, just blueberry juice. Sweet, delicious. It's so delicious.
I like blueberry juice, especially from Sprouts.
That's a fat girl's dream.
Oh, gosh.
It was my dream.
So
I don't know where I'll go from there. I mean, I have nothing to look forward to the rest of my life.
So that was fun. You got to dress up as a giant blueberry and do this little fun experiment thing and pretend that you're from Monsanto.
Here's the problem. I never really progressed beyond the age of dress up. I still basically play dress up or dress down for a living. So
hey,
there you go.
that's a life worth living. I think that's a lot of fun. I would do that. I mean, dress up like a blueberry, travel around the world. Now, there's a couple festivals coming up, isn't there? A couple events like...
we're having a local Burning Man.
Burning Man. When is the Burning Man?
Burning Man is Labor Day weekend up in northern Nevada, but us local Vegas area burners are having like sort of a mini test burn out in Boulder City at the end of the month.
Oh, hey. You hear that, burners?
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. We have 600 people out there, so I'm doing a photo studio out there. In fact, I'm bringing all my costumes and I'm taking people's portraits.
Nice.
So make sure you stop by and see me if you're
Are you going to be wearing the blueberry costume?
That blueberry costume exploded. It was ruined. Like, it blew up.
Maybe
The latex, it was like $1,000
Maybe she'll be in the joint costume.
Nice.
I've seen you a couple times in that.
The joint costume was actually my neighbor. I dress as a marijuana showgirl, and I go out with a giant joint who's my neighbor.
Well, I would think so. She's probably really popular nowadays.
Nice.
I did go out. I went on April 20th, which is 4/20, and I went down on Fremont Street in my little marijuana showgirl outfit with my joint. I did well. I made $200.
So now what do you think about Nevada legalizing and all these dispensaries coming up?
Well, we're supposedly such a libertarian state. Like, let's be more progressive, people. And, hey, how about we want more tourism, too, so let's have some hookah lounges that allow marijuana.
You know, California raised a lot of money, you know, ever since they legalized marijuana. They raised a lot of money, the state of California. So it's about time that Nevada hops on the bandwagon.
There's going to be a lot of coffee shops in town, a lot of 24-hour coffee shops. I wonder if they would, if there'd be like gambling or, you know, like stuff like...
I don't know. Do you ever feel like gambling? Well, I don't know if you smoke, but when I smoke, I don't ever want to gamble.
No? What do you feel like you want to do?
Eat.
Yeah, eat, sleep, lay around.
Be lazy.
Like watch Pink Floyd laser light shows, that kind of thing.
There you go. There you go.
Listen to a little Dark Side of the Moon. That's what I like to do.
So one of the things, one of the photographers that you've worked with is Billy Ward. Billy Ward.
Amazing. Billy Ward's one of my favorites.
Oh, mine too.
Seriously, all joking aside, like he's one of the most proficient photographers.
Professional.
He knows what he's doing with light, and that is a rarity among these so-called photographers.
He's respectful to the models too, and from what I heard, he doesn't like it when the models try to hit on him.
Yeah,
he wants to be professional.
That's one thing we're going to talk about is that Sarah Jane brought Billy Ward. She's going to be interviewing him, and we're going to talk about all the things that have to go on about being a photographer and a model, the difference, ins and outs. No pun intended. So stick around. It's right here on the 702 Rock Show. We're going to take a quick commercial break. So come right back. It's right here on VegasAllNetRadio.com. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the 702 Rock Show. Hey, if you like what you're listening to, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We're also on Vine, Instagram, Foursquare, and you can read about it in every issue of My Vegas magazine. And we're on 702 Rocks at YouTube. So I'm here with the fabulous Sarah Jane Woodall as my co-host, and the amazing Jessica Talamantes, and photographer Billy Ward. We're here, talking about the fun things that are going on here in Vegas, and when it's hot and the pool season is in gear, well, these are the hot people that you need to know. So, Sarah Jane Woodall, you've been modeling for a while. You do amazing photo shoots. You're a great model, and it's a lot of fun. All the different dynamic modeling that you do. Doesn't matter if it's out in the woods, and you're hugging a tree, or you're out at motorsports or motor speedway, and you're like around chicks that you feel like are like not models, and you're like, what am I doing with these girls?
Yeah.
I love your honesty, your posts, your blogs, all your pictures, everything.
Some might call it cattiness.
Honesty. Love it.
It's a fine line.
Confidence. And one of the well-known photographers that you've worked with is Billy Ward.
Billy Ward is one of my favorites, and we have him right here in the